Hello everyone, my name is Sanket Biradar. I am from the Department of Mechanical Engineering. I am a first year undergraduate studying in IIT Kharagpur. My section number is 12. For DIY assignment 2, I have made a temperature controlled fan. So let's on an open source software Tinkercad. Let's first see what are the components I have used. So I have used a Arduino Uno R3 board, a temperature sensor TMP36, NPN transistor, a DC motor, a diode, 1 kilo ohm resistor, a power supply, and a 100 ms oscilloscope. Let's go back to the circuit. So let's see the connections. First, let's go to the temperature sensor. This is a TMP36 temperature sensor. It detects the temperature and converts into a analog output voltage, which is in a linear relationship with the temperature it has detected. So we have connected it to the analog input side of the Arduino board. The temperature sensor, as any other sensor, has three terminals. One is for power. One is this terminal is for the analog voltage output which it will give, and the ground. Now I have connected ground to the ground of the Arduino board. The power to the audio, as usual, 5 volt point of the Arduino board, and the output analog voltage I am reading it in as an input in A0 pin of the Arduino board. Now let me show you above. Now this is my DC motor. The DC motor I have connected the oscilloscope so that I can show you easily by pulse that when it is running and when it is not. So I have connected it directly to the DC motor, its two ends. I have also connected a diode to the DC motor because if we close the switch, then there will be a sudden negative spike of voltage which can damage the Arduino board as well as the DC motor. So for protection, we have used the diode and connected it to both the ends of the DC motor. This is the power supply which I will give to the DC motor. Now the main idea of my project is that I will sense the temperature using this temperature sensor. I will set a temperature as a trigger point that when the temperature is greater than that particular value, the fan will get power, and when it is less than that, then it will not get power. So to do that, I have used an NPN transistor. I have used it as a switch, which is one of the uses of transistors. The As you can see, I have connected the collector of the transistor to the power supply and then to the ground of the Arduino board. I have connected the base through resistance to the 11 pin of the Arduino board, and the emitter is to the DC motor. Main function of the NPN transistor will only to act as a switch. So let's see the logic of my code. I have used blocks plus text. My block contains a simple block of if-else statement. As you can see, it is a pretty simple logic. It will read analog input from analog pin A0, and if the value is greater than 100, then it will set pin 11 to high and set pin 13 to high. Now pin 13 is for the inbuilt LED of the Arduino board. It's just to show that the board is working. And if the temperature is less than 100, then I will set both the pins to low. This is a pretty basic and simple block logic, and this is the code generated according to it. The code is also pretty basic. Now let's see the simulation. I have started the simulation. As you can see that, let me change the temperature. Like I will take it to the extreme left. As you can see that there is no power to the motor. Now I will slowly take it to the right. You can also observe it through the oscilloscope that when it starts rotating. You can also see the power supply 29.9 milliampere. See the oscilloscope. Again it will come down. Slowly we go. Yeah, see the motor is running, and oscilloscope also showed us a pulse, and the motor is also running. Now we can change the temperature. We can also observe that what is the linear relationship which is created by this TMP36 temperature sensor. Like I have set a random value of here 100. So then I can check that at what value the temperature at what value of temperature the oscilloscope showed a distortion in pulse, or when the motor started running. Then I can take more 2 3 values and change them in the code and observe the corresponding value of temperature for which the motor started running. Like that we can find the linear relationship with our which our TMP36 is creating. Now we will check this was the code created. Now let's check whether it has some errors or not. I downloaded the Arduino.ino file from here, and now I will compile it. As you can see, there are no errors in the file. It's working fine. Thank you.